When you drive a Chevy, it's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back here to High School Game Day on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, presented by Liona Labor's Local 663, building Missouri and reminding us, hey, drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. It's time for our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athletes of the Week segment, presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol. And once again, about the same time of the year, a year ago, we go back to Lutheran North High School, home of the Crusaders, and we welcome in head coach Kyle Wagner. Coach Wagner, thanks so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show.
Coach, 9-1 on the season here. Before we talk about our athlete of the week, obviously playing well. Haven't lost since week 1 when you had to go to Alabama to play that contest. Talk about the season up to this point.
So we kind of knew that we had a pretty solid team coming in after a run last year, and returning a lot of young guys that are a year older and have put in work in the weight room. And so in the off season, for us, it was about getting stronger. I think we did that. And then we had that trip down to Alabama, which was a crazy trip before we even got to the game. We ended up taking 3 different buses by the end of the day. And we got down there, we got about 3 hours of sleep, and then we played against the team that was ranked number 18th in the country, I think, at the time, and got as high as number 10. We took about 39 kids down there, and they had 49 seniors. So, it was a different atmosphere, but we battled. We went into the fourth quarter. It was a 14-12 game, and at that point, we realized we were pretty good. And so obviously, we ended up losing that game, and we came back, but we felt good about the way it went, and how physical we played, and just the brand of football we played. And we had Blair Oaks the following week. We ended up beating Blair Oaks by 30, which I don't know the last time that's happened. They're a pretty good program, and Coach LePage is obviously a Hall of Famer and a legend. And since then we've kind of been rolling. And obviously a couple weeks ago we had Cardinal Ritter, and they were on a 35-game win streak. And we won that football game as well. I don't think we played it as clean as we should have. But considering the circumstances of our season, I think our boys did a great job of holding it together and getting that win. And now it's win or go home. So we got Miller Career this week, and we're focused on them, and we'll see who we have after that.
Coach, who are some young men outside of our athlete of the week here that are playing real well for you? Obviously, you've got a great offensive line for this young man to be able to be doing what he's been doing this season. Who's playing particularly well for you right now for the Crusaders? And are there any surprises? Maybe going into the season, hey, this kid might help us. Oh my goodness, he has really helped us. Have you had any of that?
Yeah. So just up front, I think our entire offensive line has been tremendous. Obviously at center, Drayshawn Pittman is a 3-year starter for us, and he kind of gets everything in order, and he's done a great job this year. Our tackles, both Elijah Knowles and Lonnie Johnson, have been tremendous. They're both sophomores, and they've been huge for us. Lonnie started as a freshman, was All-State last year, but EJ stepped up into a spot and helped us quite a bit. And then, I guess I have to say my quarterback. Our quarterback right now, he's 5 touchdown passes away from setting a single season record. And as you know, we had a really good quarterback here last year, and he's close to beating his record as a sophomore. So he's probably been the biggest surprise for me. I thought he would be good, but I didn't know he would be that good. That's kind of helped take some guys out of the box to help our running backs have great seasons. And then I would say Martez Stevenson, our other running back. He's like the lightning, and JeVon's the thunder. So those two have been tremendous this season. Martez actually leads us in rushing yards. He's over 1,100 yards on like 80-something carries. So he's averaging, I think, 13.5 a carry or something like that. So we've had a lot of guys step up, and then our receivers have done a heck of a job blocking downfield. And that's something that we pride ourselves on, and being aggressive out on the outside, because I believe that's how you spring big runs and championship teams. When you're on the backside of a play, you do a good job of getting downfield, and home run blocks is what we call them for the receivers.
Coach, coming off of a district tournament win here against Jennings a week ago, 52-0. You've got Miller Career Academy coming up. Coming out of that Jennings game, did you come out relatively healthy as a squad?
Yeah. Actually, the only person that was a little banged up that we were worried about was JeVon. He banged his arm up, but then the next day he was good. So I feel like he was just trying to see how much we love him, how much we care about him, and see if we would check in on him. So we're healthy. We set quite a few guys that week as well, to make sure that they're ready to go. And so we'll get a few of them back this week, and hopefully we can take care of business and stay healthy this week as well.
And you mentioned JeVon Blackmon there sitting beside you. He is our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week, presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol. He sets the all-time career rushing record at Lutheran North. Tell us a little bit about what makes this young man special.
So it's kind of a funny story, because his freshman year and sophomore year, we were trying to figure out how to get him onto the field. He wasn't great at running back. He could run about 5 to 10 yards really good, and anything outside of that wasn't very good. And then on the defensive side, he wasn't great either. So we had a game against Francis Howell the year that they won state in Class 5, and we had gotten into the red zone in that game. I think we outgained them 454 yards to 230, and we lost the game by 21 because we didn't finish in the red zone. So we put in a package to snap JeVon the ball, and we kind of found his superpower. For whatever reason, when we get into our jumbo package, he turns into Jerome Bettis or Mike Allstott. And since then, he's went on to set I'm pretty sure it's a state record, but he set the school record for 2-point conversions. Anytime we're in a short situation, everybody knows that he's getting the ball, and he'll break 6-7 tackles. And, he's been incredible for us on our 2-point. And then this season, he's made the leap to now where he's actually doing it at the running back spot. And I think that's been a huge difference. But a lot of his points have come from 2-point conversions. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody as efficient as he is at converting 2-point conversions and finishing down at the goal line.
Outstanding. Well, JeVon, hey, thanks for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
First off, on behalf of Chevrolet and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being named an Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
Love it.
All right, take us back to that moment where you kind of switched positions there and you started going into the jumbo package. What was that like, and what were the challenges of that?
It felt good. When I had to switch was when I started running back. Martez Stevenson got hurt, and I was like, we don't have nobody else. I got to step up to help the team.
What do you have? And I ask a lot of players this, and typically it's running backs or quarterbacks. Sometimes it's wide receiver. And don't tell me what the play is, but you have like a favorite play that every time you get to the sidelines, you're like, hey, coach, let's run this.
I have a couple of those plays.
Coming into this season, did you have any personal or team goals? Did you know how close you were to the record?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know until week 8. Our coach told me when I was 18 points away.
Okay, so you set the all-time career points record, scored there, 18 points. So week 8, that's just a few weeks ago. So do you remember the touchdown or the score anyway that put you over the point scored?
Yes, I remember it. It was a 5-yard run.
What coming into the season, were there games that you were looking particularly forward to playing? Maybe it's a rivalry game. Maybe you had a good game against them last year. Maybe they got you last year, and it may have been Cardinal Ritter. but were there games you were looking forward to coming into this season?
I was looking forward to all the games. I wanted to win them all. We got to get us a ring.
Yeah. What do you do to prepare? Let's say this is Friday. You've got Miller Career Academy coming up tonight. What are you doing during the day to kind of get mentally and physically prepared for a football game?
I visualize myself in the game.
Yeah. Do you like taking the handoff, or would you rather have the ball snapped to you?
Probably snap to me.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a quarterback, really. But I don't let him throw it.
Are you lobbying to be able to throw a pass at some point?
Yes.
We've thrown a few, we've thrown a few, and just for anybody getting prepared for us, don't oversell on the run. We will throw it.
There you go. Well, JeVon, once again, now, JeVon, are you a senior?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What plans, if any, have you made for next year?
Hopefully playing football in college. I mean, if not, that's fine.
You have any
coaching? I might come back here and coach. I don't know.
Yeah. Any particular area of study? Are you looking to go into education at the college level?
To go physical therapy.
Oh, okay. Is there a background family wise, or did you have it? I had 7 knee surgeries, so I went through a lot of physical therapy, and I thought, well, maybe I need to go that way because I enjoyed it, but I wasn't smart enough. But what is there a background there? Have you been through some programs, or do you have family in the area?
No, I used to watch a lot of physical therapy videos, and I just fell in love with it.
Very good. Well, again, JeVon, and again, we're visiting with our Chevy dealers of the Ozarks. Athlete of the Week presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and that's Lutheran North running back JeVon Blackmon and head coach Kyle Wagner. Coach, what are you doing now to kind of get prepared for Miller Academy? What do you know about them? What are you going to have to do to be successful?
Yeah, so they're a 4-3 base team. They run a lot of man-to-man. I believe that against us, they'll run a little bit more zone just because of our athletes. And so, our goal is, we're going to look for space and numbers, and we're going to try and take space and numbers. And, hopefully having a few guys that we get them in the space, they can make a play or two, and we'll be fine. And then defensively, I think that's we've taken our biggest jump. I look forward to our defense flying around and hopefully, getting another shutout. I think that we had ability on that side of the ball to control this game. And offensively, we want to just get in the end zone a few times, and the defense will put us in good positions. So I think it'll be a good game, and we're going to come out and bring energy. It's senior night for us. And so we're going to take full advantage and try to keep our season going.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, I greatly appreciate you kind of helping set this up. And again, on behalf of Chevrolet and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations to JeVon Blackmon.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You bet. Hey, you're watching High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, and we'll be back after these messages.
I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive these days.
Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck.
And a high-tech Chevy SUV.
Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together we can do more.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
on the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.